You know, I love colorful dishes and really yellows, red, black and white, green and pink, seriously all natural stuff, but I do love to combine color in my dishes. Those colors really tell you that there's so much nutrition going on, alright? And today we're going to do a very colorful dish. Basically, I'm using a simple fish fillet. You can use a tilapia fillet. You can use your dory as well. You can use your mahi-mahi fillet. It's up to you. And I'm going to introduce, of course, my beautiful cocoa cream, my Thai kitchen cocoa cream, with some squid ink.
One, two. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up slow. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, flavors waiting for you.
Enjoy. So I have a really simple fillet of tilapia here. You can also have, this one has no skin. You can keep the skin on of the tilapia and sear that skin side down first. Right, I'm gonna just flavor this with salt, just enough salt. Of course, I love my lemon pepper. You know, the McCormick lemon pepper is absolutely brilliant for this. Perfect for fish. Perfect for chicken, for baked chicken. I love it. The lemon and the pepper onto the fish is just great. So I'm making sure that my fish has that all over. Let's put a little more here. And then some olive oil in the pan and we start to sear, okay? I already put my garlic into this. Let's start first with my tilapia. You can use some pomace olive oil. I'm actually using some extra virgin. It's all right. It's just a quick sear, right? I want my pan hot. Use a non-stick pan, please, by all means, because you don't need much oil. Okay, I'm smelling the olive oil now, and that's telling me that he's pretty much ready to get seared. Look at that. So it's quick. They're thin slabs of fish. A nice sear to that. Of course, I want to put some cumin. All right. So each side of my fish, let me turn him over because that's really going to be a quick sear, quick cook. Oftentimes, we do have a tendency to overcook our seafood. I keep saying this over and over again. You don't need to, huh? You don't need it. Just quick enough. Then I turn it over. I just want some color. There you go. I'm careful because these are thin slabs of fish. This is going to be our first part of this dish where we're also going to have our mashed kamote and our sauteed alubati on the side. And then I drizzle black squid ink onto that. Interesting, huh? One of my favorite ways to do fish with that squid ink and coconut cream, right? Lovely. So I'm going to put in my next batch of fish. It's smelling delish, I can tell you that. Don't forget the cumin drizzle on this. Throw in that garlic goodness, a little more olive oil. So remember that I already salted this. And then lemon pepper, that's pretty much all it needs. And then just a touch of cumin on top. Okay, we're good. First layer. I want to put in now my cocoa cream, just a bit. Here we go. And then my squid ink. So just a bit as well. I love it in the supermarket. They sell batches of squid ink and you just put it in the freezer. So what I've done was I've just mixed my squid ink with the beautiful Thai Kitchen cocoa cream, all right? Just want to put just a bit of salt there, a little bit more of my lemon olive oil, all right? so that we get just a little bit more of that lemon vibe. So here we go. I'm just putting a bit. And then I want to start to mash my kamote. Set that aside there. Okay, so here is my kamote. And what I'm going to do is mash this and put this aside. Now, I know it's always potatoes, right? I know that, but let me tell you, kamote is a complex carb. It's actually much healthier than the potato. And I want to show you something. When I boil my kamote, I keep the skin on. You want to keep the skin on. And when you bite onto your mashed kamote, you bite onto the skin. The reason being that vitamin B is all over the skin. So naturally clean your kamote well, brush it, but you need that skin on, all right? All I have to do is, of course, drizzle some olive oil over it. Again, my salt and pepper. If you wanted to put a little bit of cocoa sugar into that, you can. And in fact, I think I will. Just a bit of salt. So here I go. I'm going to put some cocoa sugar into my pot. Give it the nice umami vibe. So these are about 2 medium-sized kamote, boiled kamote, and then about a teaspoon and a half of cocoa sugar. That should be just about enough. Of course, I'm topping it off with some more My Thai Kitchen cocoa cream. So instead of butter, a lot of people use butter. Of course, a lot of people will use milk. This is quite a vegan dish. So the Thai cocoa cream is actually perfect. So for the vegans out there, I highly suggest instead of the yogurt, instead of the butter, go for your Thai cocoa cream. So these are quite handy, right? They help you in mashing your... Okay, so like so, you just mash it up. Yeah, cook your kamote long enough so it's easy for you to mash up. All right, so I'm just gonna add a little more of the cocoa cream into this so that I get that nice consistency, right? For my mashed kamote. Remember, I put in some cocoa sugar to this as well. I know I put in some salt. So if I wanted to do this with some carrots and squash, by all means go. I love mashed kamote, so healthy. So yeah, and you know, kamote is actually grown locally. And a lot of our potatoes are imported from China. So you're better off with kamote or any of our root crops. Okay, there you go. Now I am ready to just saute my alubati. Here we go, same pan. Same pan, let's put that on. Okay. And then we throw it now. Here's the deal with alubati. I love alubati. It's great for you. As you can see, I've got a lovely Jack and the Beanstalk plant happening there. But the problem with many, they don't like it because it's mushy and it's gooey and it's sticky. So here's the deal. Make sure that you cook your alubati only quick. The minute you put it into your pan, after you saute everything else, you turn it off, right? So I'm throwing in my last bits of garlic in there. A little bit of onions. Okay, I'm just gonna saute that quickly. And then I will put my alubati in, and then I'll turn off my heat, all right? And so what happens is your alubati is cooked, but it's not gooey. Right, it's brilliant. I'm throwing it in. I'm going to do a quick, lovely and fresh alubati. So I'm going to just do a quick mix here. All right, just a quick mix. And I really don't want this to cook too much. So this is our local spinach, Malabar or Ceylon spinach. But I'm working, you notice I'm working fast because I don't want this to overcook. So even now, I'm turning my heat off because we know that the pan is still hot and it's really still cooking your veggie, right? So turn that heat off. It'll cook just wonderfully, just enough. Lovely. Just a bunch of salt. You've already got your garlic olive oil in there. And now we plate. That's already done. That goes right beside everything else. So beautiful. So I like to serve this way. It's quite colorful. You know, it's quite an exciting dish. I can put just a bit more of my sauce. And then of course, I do have an option to use kamatis for this or some bell peppers. Let's see. So you can see it's a really nice, wonderful, colorful dish. One of my favorite ways to serve this combo in this platter. So you've got your fillet, tilapia fillet, seared, right? And then of course a sauce of Thai kitchen coconut cream with your squid ink, all right? A little bit of lemon pepper. And of course you have your mashed kamote, right, with the skin on for all that nutrition. Remember the vitamin B I'm telling you about. So you've got your fiber, you've got your energy food here, you've got your anxiety fighting food here, and then of course you have your wonderful alubadi. I promise you this is an incredibly healthy dish. It's absolutely delicious. So if you like what you see and you are a lazy cook like me, well, I highly suggest you subscribe, like and share Sabrina's Kitchen on YouTube, please. And we are welcoming you into the Sabrina's Kitchen family. So come join us and let's create lovely dishes for those we love, okay? Subscribe, Sabrina's Kitchen.